All right, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Blue Eye Samurai, Episode 2. All right, we have our two main characters.
Yes, we
do. They
do.
are just about as opposites can be.
Yep.
But, you know, we've got a tale of revenge to get going on, so...
Yes.
Yeah.
We've got a little breadcrumb trail that we'll be following here, giving us a little bit of insight into who our main character is, but also kind of what state Japan is in right now. We've got a gun that leads to a person who leads to like a whole kind of arms dealer kind of organization of sorts, and then that then ties to our four.
Right.
Yeah.
Our four, but then we also have four very badass-looking people riding out after you. So, you know, I'm sure that definitely won't lead to any crazy awesome action scenes.
Yeah, and also just the sword father, you know, the sword master, the forge guy ended up giving her a really awesome sword. Now, I mean, she kind of took it.
She also totally like made it herself and all that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that will end up being quite helpful in the future.
But all right, y'all. Without further ado, let's get into this. Okay, here they come.
Yeah, out of the way.
Oh.
The last of it. Who knew one man could bleed so much?
When does your son get back?
Yeah, not coming back. Oh, a dark shadow. Damn.
The four fangs! May I get you something to eat?
A samurai came through here. He cut 4 fingers to get a name. Tell me what you know.
Shut up. We're trying to eat.
Jeez.
Okay.
To slice in such a way that men sitting on the floor got
He was
intestines
here 2
on the
days ago.
ceiling.
He spilled blood everywhere. Then he left. And he took my son. That's it.
Jeez. Better keep cleaning.
The dude that's there just like paralyzed in fear with like his dismembered buddy in front of him.
Well,
all right.
I understand why people know about them.
Yeah.
I would have thought that they were hired killers. You'd not necessarily want people to know like too much about them, but maybe they are that notorious because they leave men's intestines on the ceiling.
Right.
Oh my god.
You move quietly for someone so large.
I'm naturally stealthy.
A skill you could put to good use at some point.
Right.
Maybe not naturally. My father beat me if I ever made noise in the noodle shop.
I do not want you anywhere near me. Stay away.
But I'm useful. You see? I heard white people's skin burns off in the sun. Is it true blue eyes can see in the dark? Oh, and is it true white people drink milk from the animals? I'd never tell your secret. Not ever. Not if someone bit off my skin. Bite. Or even if they made me eat eggplant. Oh. Anyone that you're a girl.
Oh.
If I see you again, I will kill you.
No, you won't.
She just wakes up to like
You
a bowl
won't
of hot
ever
noodles
see me.
in front of her, and she's like, damn it.
No one gets through without a travel pass. Next.
These
Come
people
on.
might not be privy to bribes.
What is this? A bribe? Are you trying to bribe me? Arrest him and flog him!
Well.
Yeah.
Hey, where's your pass?
Right here. Travel passport
Yep.
2. Just us 2 boys traveling together like always. The best. Come on, you. My apprentice.
Amazing.
Next.
You will not find what you seek at my side. I am owed my revenge, and I will have it.
I love revenge.
Especially when it's served cold.
I can train and I can help you. I'm already the greatest in the world at one thing. What's one more?
What a legend.
My whole life has been.
Ringo for 2025. Oh. You can empathize, right? Like, so much, right?
So where do we go to get your revenge?
Right
Sight.
I need a
here.
boat.
You don't want to try and fight on an empty stomach.
It's not so bad. You can shave the front. Very fashionable.
Why didn't he just kill me?
The gods have shown you a longer path. We'll be married and
Your father will never allow it now.
I can convince my father.
And have everyone mock me. I'd rather cut myself open now. A masterful cut.
It wasn't even a duel. It was an attack. Did he officially challenge you?
Fair.
Therefore, you never lost. Had he challenged you, he'd be dead.
Right. Fake news. I never lose. Yes.
Yeah. And I definitely didn't challenge him.
Oh.
I can see it now. You challenge him.
I was gonna say she's about to glaze him hard.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know which way.
Right.
Own Rio, his demon eyes. But your courage drives him back like a squall against the sea. You
Whoa.
unsheath your
Oh.
magnificent sword.
Yep. I saw all this. Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
That's hot. Like, wait, just slightly just falls and then just suddenly.
You draw his blood. You thrust your sword into him again and again. Glory!
18 seconds. Such a great swordsman. Yeah.
Yes.
Come now. Let's shave your head.
No.
Oh.
You're right. That monster didn't fight honorably. So my honor can still be restored. Challenge him and kill him.
Oh.
But we're supposed to marry.
When the post-nut clarity hits,
Yeah.
he doesn't care a lick about you.
He's looking for Heiji Shindo. Arrogant enough to go straight to him. He'll need a boat. Mihono Seki.
He must have left a trail.
What if he kills you this time?
Yeah. That was some real post-nut clarity. He's like, all right, not only do I know what's most important, I know exactly how to do it.
Yeah. And he told you that, girl.
You don't have to be here.
And miss you killing Heiji Shindo?
The white man he protects. He's on an island in the west. By sea, I can be there before dawn and kill him by sunrise.
Abandoned.
Yeah.
That's ominous.
Hello?
Unless the four fangs are already here. They told everyone to go inside.
Oh.
Where did your town go?
Oh, okay, there's everybody.
Oh, all right. They're having a little festival. Okay.
Yeah. You were
It's
just
the
in the part
whole
that
they
wasn't
make
busy.
no noise until they're on screen kind of thing.
Right.
We're not here for fun. We're here for a boat.
Right, revenge.
Yes.
Sure, I can take you there.
Thank you.
Whoa.
Not now.
Not now.
Yeah.
Tomorrow.
Don't sail drunk.
Everyone's closed today. We have to purify ourselves and celebrate the kami, or we'll have a bad year.
You don't want a bad year, do you?
Yeah. Nobody is sailing.
A dip in the ice cleanses the soul. You don't want to miss that.
What?
Drums, come running.
We will see you in the morning.
Not too early!
There has to be something you'd like to do while we wait. The shingi. You said we don't want to miss that.
Your foot.
Yep. I'm gonna put this on you so I can hear you coming.
You are never to take that off. The day you take that off, you are discharged from your duties.
Yes.
I'll set camp on the eastern cliffs.
You should stay here and have fun. For as long as you want. Forever, even. There's no shame in making a home here.
An apprentice would never leave his master's
No.
side. Just a little fun. Then tomorrow,
Oh my god. Well, okay. So you are actually headed to the right place too.
Yeah.
So this
Yeah,
will
and on
be
horseback,
the
you'll
larger
get there pretty
trail
quick.
for then the four fangs to follow after him.
Possibly. Yeah.
You did leave me a trail.
Cool.
Damn.
All right.
And he's here fast. Yeah.
Skipping
the
past
horse.
customs.
Oh, they just came from
Okay.
the dojo.
Right.
Yep, now they've got the horse hooves as well. Someone else is ahead of us.
Oh, they're catching up fast.
Damn.
Also, I
This
love.
poor village.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. This festival is about to be.
Take off!
Oh! Jesus.
Okay. All right.
I mean, if they serve a specific,
Right.
region or what have you, then it's like, nah, we can't have you letting them know that we're here.
Messengers were supposed to light a fire when the samurai is dead.
Pay money for a job so you don't have to think about it. It's the whole point.
Not everyone can be relied on.
I love this smarmy.
And when we get to Edo,
Our surprise for the Shogun is almost ready. You'll be free to go anywhere you like. Anytime you like.
Yeah, they're gonna kill him because
That or
After all
it's
these years, you've mastered the brush.
jeez.
I hate that I have time for painting. If I have time to paint, something is wrong. Shogun lets us operate so long as he can deny I exist.
Right.
Sanity won't have that luxury.
Yeah.
I'd have liked that in my room.
Damn. That was gross.
okay. Oh, nice. And because she's out here training, she's not there when the Four Fangs attack. I love the color.
I mean, careful, using it this much, you're gonna dull the blade. You're gonna get your whetstone out, and
Yeah.
no way you're gonna go swimming out right now.
It's gonna be freezing.
No shot. That is
She doesn't
hypothermia.
just take cold showers every morning.
No.
A sword made by your hand is beyond price.
Yet there is a price.
Please, I must have a sword made by your hand. I bind books. I was taught my trade by my father. He was killed by a drunk Ronin. This Ronin is
Jeez.
a drunk. But he is skilled as I am not. He will kill me, but with a sword from you, master, I can take his life as he takes mine, and die avenged.
Yeah. That's where revenge brings you. Yeah.
Right.
You make him a blade.
He's hiding something. Perhaps we can help him die with honor. You take up the hammer.
Okay.
Cool. First sword that she ever made. But one that was specifically for somebody seeking revenge, you know? Could be better. No?
Your fire is in this edge, Mizu.
Mizu,
It's
yeah.
ready.
All right.
Your breath is late,
Ooh.
like so. Your foot announces your thoughts.
Oh.
Must move quietly.
Yeah. Oh.
Soft for a boy. Mixed breeds are all weak stock.
Oh. 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 And doing all this alone, just. Just so. It's gotta be so scary, like.
Thicker at the spine, thin at the edge. The Hummel shore soft and hard steel blend. The Yakira is when metal is reborn, and the soul enters the sword. All must be pure for the sword to be pure. The metal, the maker, the one to wield it. Is your mind clear?
It is.
Is your soul at rest?
It is.
She lied as easily as she breathed.
Yeah. The stress.
The summer sun just touched the horizon.
Oh, it's so satisfying.
Yeah.
Your edge.
Whoa. unfinished.
They just give him the broken one.
Uh-huh.
How could this happen?
Forgive my failure. An unexpected element entered the blade.
Whoa. My failure.
The fault is mine. The element is me.
The fault is mine. This is not the hand of a bookbinder.
Yeah.
His hand has taken many lives. An
Wow.
assassin's hand.
They call me blood-soaked Chiaki. With this, I'll make 1,000 fortunes. The assassin who carries Master AG's broken blade.
Oh.
A soul like that is drowned in blood.
Yeah.
They will always find their broken blade.
Damn.
Okay.
God, the spirituality of like the sword being broken and corrupted for the broken and corrupt man. Like
Mizu goes into the water.
And her name is Mizu, meaning
Right.
water, you know. Reborn, the sword is reborn, yeah. When dipped into the water, yeah. Are you hanging upside down?
Did you get got?
Oh my god.
Damn. All right, we officially have the sword that cuts anything.
Yeah.
I had my fun.
Well, it's the pure blade now, so... Yeah, there would have been a bell jingle if it was him, you know?
Right.
Ah.
Okay.
Yeah. He would find her first. Did bro just do the back? That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Oh.
That's awesome. Got pretty far though.
Your father's calling for you. He insists on your finest.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, suitors. No.
Oh, is this... Wait. Hang on.
She's as you promised.
No, it is.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Very fertile. Cycles in precise rhythm with the moon. Purity strictly guarded.
She will make a suitable new wife to the Shogun's younger son.
May the gods bless the Shogun's wise and noble counselor.
Oh, that's scary.
The boy's first wife was not an affectionate match. The boy is eager.
Creepy.
Okay.
Offer engagement gifts for,
Forgot her name. Wow.
Oh, damn.
Oh my god, yeah.
And Ohaguro said, to blacken your teeth like a proper bride.
Oh.
Father! You can't marry me off like this. Away from you! Away from Taigen!
There's rust on his blade now. I was foolish to consider him for you.
Seki, tell him!
It is the best option for you.
I won't!
You do not try to change my mind this time. I raised the Tokunobu name from nothing. Stupid girl.
Oh.
I am giving you an opportunity. The Shogun is expecting Master Chiba to return to Edo with a new bride for his son in 5
Okay.
days.
Okay.
Don't forget your
This is all lining up in like specific ways. Okay.
Okay.
Jeez.
Seki, I'm seeing the Silk Man. He just got his new shipment. If we're to leave for a wedding in 5 days, there isn't a night to spare.
I adore his silks. I'll ride with you.
Yeah.
Why didn't you stand up for me?
Because your father's mind cannot be changed any more than yours. When you seem set on what is clearly a bad decision, running away. You think I don't know you, child?
Yeah.
I can fix everything. I just have to find Taigen.
On the open road, you'll get your throat cut by brigands before you find anyone. You can share a bed with an heir of the Shogun. Any woman would die for the chance.
That kind of man treats women like animals. They say he's a tyrant.
What man isn't?
Damn.
You.
Add my trunk with hers. If we're running away,
let's at least do it more.
All right.
All right. Yeah, here's the other not tyrant male.
Every day for 1,000 years, we have offered prayers at the tree from which the Shingi are made. Fibers are filled with the Kami's breath. Who shall win their power this year?
Power?
Priestess throws them in the water. Whoever gets them, their fondest wish comes true. Don't even think about it. Mine, a new husband.
Oh, noodles.
Noodles.
Yeah. Oh!
Nice.
So, how are your noodles?
Second best in town. Used to be the best. Then last year, Renji caught the Shingi. All of a sudden, his noodles are magic.
This is incredible. The balance of the noodle, the balance of flavor, and your spices.
Hardly get any compliments since Renji surpassed me.
His are better than this?
They're exactly the same.
Transcendent.
Oh.
I thought I was the best. Compared to these, my noodles are like worms. Worms in a scummy pond. I'm not even good at what I thought I was great at.
I must get the sticks.
If you love my noodles so much, you want a job? I'll teach you.
You mean stay here?
You got somewhere better to be?
Those are good ass noodles. And you could learn to then make them.
Yep.
And then your noodles would be great too.
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Tomorrow, he dies.
Okay.
Yeah, be careful.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she is isolated, but...
Maybe I'll just go look at the fun.
Whoa! That saved her life.
Yeah, and we've
Nice.
got a
Now
nice
we got a
beat for the fight.
backdrop.
Yeah, yeah.
For the fight.
Oh, and you're up against the
Position,
cliff.
Just like the bullies, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You have enemies now. Rich ones. Can take off those things. We know what they hide. We know who you are. All Kyoto is talking about the unnamed samurai who cut through Shindo Dojo.
I have a name.
No one will ever know it.
Damn.
Wow.
The severity and like lack of malice in it.
Yeah.
Just like, I'm just stating a fact.
Yeah. This is a job.
This is your end. What? Oh my god. And everybody get naked.
Yeah.
What's everyone doing?
Being reborn.
Ooh. Okay. Okay. All right. All right.
You can actually have a benefit of being by the cliff in that they won't try to come behind you.
Mm.
But yeah, then you get this problem.
Yeah. No, that's.
You might have to run. Yeah. Yeah.
Jack Sparrow. This.
They're like, wait. Oh, come and get me.
Okay. Okay. She could theoretically blend in with the crowd of naked people.
That's true.
Because no one knows she's a woman, right? So.
Right.
As long as they don't see the eyes, which
Oh
they won't from far
God.
away.
Yeah, don't jump down all the way. Oh. Whoa, okay.
All right.
These guys are good.
Oh. Okay.
All right. Ah! Oh my god. This set piece is crazy. Whoa.
Each year, we come scorched.
Oh, shit. Okay.
One.
Bring us good fortune. But only one of you gets your fondest wish. Make your wish now.
I wish to be great at something.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh my god. No, go for the second one. Oh, no.
Oh, wait.
No.
You're gonna be okay?
Oh! Damn!
No way. No way.
Yeah! Yep.
Oh
Beautiful.
my god.
Oh! Yep, but landing.
Oh, that's mm-mm.
Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Impressive.
You may actually deserve my true blade.
Oh. I knew it.
It's stolen.
Same laugh.
Yep.
Still soft.
Wow, and he knows too. Oh, I love it.
Okay.
Oh, it's so
All right.
good. Whoa. Yeah, this blade will falter. Oh.
Oh shit.
Crap.
Oh no.
Tigan's over there distracting her
Yeah.
ass. What?
No way.
What? Are you kidding me?
I don't deserve death by an impure hand.
Goodbye, blood-soaked jockey.
Ho, ho, ho. Yep.
I am owed my honor.
Then take it.
Like that?
I mean, he's a bitch. He's gonna.
Oh yeah, no,
He's gonna
absolutely.
lose a hand here.
Oh. And then
No. No, he won't do it. Because then it wouldn't be a proper duel.
maybe, or maybe Ringo saves her.
I don't
You know?
think so. No, I think he's gonna be like, shit. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
this isn't right. You know.
Right, because there's the whole thing of, okay, there's what other people will believe.
Right.
But then there's he himself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah, so fun one-off episode here.
Yep.
The four fangs are all dead.
Mm-hmm.
Mizu is in a really bad way here.
Oh,
Took
yeah.
many hits.
Mhm.
I like how mortal she feels while still feeling absolutely badass.
Right.
And that this fight took a lot out of her. She barely lived through it. But it was like, no. She was going to kill all of them.
Right.
Like,
And now we get to see like sort of the decision cemented for this show of the mortality angle, because now what's the recovery going to look like, right? Because they presented the idea of and then she's so badass she could totally fight Tengen after this, right? No, of course she couldn't.
Tigen, but yes.
Oh, Tigen, right? No, she's toast. She collapses, right? Now, she's not going to die, but yeah, this might put a bit of a delay on your revenge quest. You might not be in fighting form in the next 24 hours. Yeah, for both of them.
Yeah.
So,
what's fun here is that while Ringo is getting distracted by just the goings on of things, so that he can end up having his wish because he wants to be the best at something, and that's a good goal for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're not necessarily just going to be the best at something because you in your tiny little village were like, oh yeah,
I'm great at making noodles.
I have fantastic noodles. You go right down the other district, and there's two people obsessed with being better than each other, and they're both so damn good that they're like debating about the impurities, if you will, of their own thing, when it's like, no, what you have is amazing.
they're both divine. Yeah.
Yeah, and so the theme this episode being about the purity of one's heart, the purity of one's soul, being something that Mizu refined over time, and yet she's still choosing revenge.
Right.
So can she have a pure blade, really? Like, can she actually be one who has,
well, especially
pure intentions here?
Especially when Ringo's constantly, jingling after her, trying to distract her with fun and friendship.
Hey, at this point, it wasn't Ringo that distracted her. That motherfucker Taigen is the one that distracted her.
That's true. Yeah.
Bro's being a sneaky bitch, being like, okay, the masters are all fighting, so I'm gonna sneak around and wait until,
chop them up.
Yeah, whoever's left, I'm killing them, being like, yes, I am such a great swordsman.
I defeated all these people.
I'll grab their blades and be like, look, I slayed every one of them.
Yeah. Right.
Oh my god.
He's such a poser.
But yeah, the reborn in the water is such a cool thing because Mizu's not even necessarily her actual real original name, but I believe it. I believe it is. But just the idea of
that's what the Sword Father called her.
Right. That's such a cool image and thing to evoke what the themes of this show are, and that you've got this person who's going to live their life entirely by the blade here,
right?
But doesn't necessarily understand the process by which a blade becomes pure and perfect, and part of that process is putting that steel through some pain, through some strife, through some struggle.
And hey, she knows how to do that.
But if you don't do it right, if you don't learn the lesson of what that pounding of the steel does, when you then harden it and solidify it with the water, it'll then be brittle and it'll break. And I love where that's setting us up for the things that she learned in order to create this blade, the blade that can cut through everything, the actual perfect blade.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't mean that she has to become like everybody else. It doesn't mean that she has to be a man. It doesn't mean that she has to be, also using this blade maybe for the right reasons. It's about resolving internally what's going on with her. And because, no, she lied. She was not fully resolved with everything there.
Right.
Her soul and her heart are not at peace.
They were not at peace.
No. The opposite. I love the way in which he always points at the thing that's the problem, and yet he can't see, but he clearly sees where the problem is.
Oh yeah. Well, but also that I think was potentially the most relatable thing for me from this episode, because man, there have been so many times where I'm either lying through my teeth about something or I fully believe what I'm saying.
You think you're being honest.
You think you're at peace, or whatever.
Right.
But actually, you're totally deceiving yourself.
Yeah.
You're it's optimism within your own mind, right? And it's just nope, that's
optimism meets Delulu,
It's
it's just you are not there.
You can't get there with the power of positive thinking. That doesn't work here.
Right. Teacher and then comes over and slaps you with a reed, and you're like, "Hey!" And it's the inner peace, right?
Well,
become nothing.
Or just then you end up actually, dealing with the consequences of your own actions and the fact that you weren't in that place that you thought you were, right? Even if it's not necessarily a blade, breaking or something like that,
Could
right?
be anything, yeah.
And then it's just well, okay.
I guess that's where I'm at.
Yep.
I do feel like it's a lot of what comes, not necessarily with age, but come from accepting the place that you're in when you're in the midst and post struggle. And I think that older people just in general will find that easier because they've gone through more struggle, right? By just the nature of being
alive
and still, kicking and everything. But we saw also just in the way that Mizu approached training that a lot of it was visualization. A lot of it was kind of aligning the internal with the external. And so there's something beautiful then about the fight where she assessed the situation, realized that she could not win.
Right.
That her blade basically wasn't ready for this. And yes, if you're fighting 1v4 on a cliff, you're fucked. It's that's there. So she changed the situation, fearlessly leapt down the cliff, which was such a right, this is animation. Let's show what we can do in animation that you really just probably wouldn't do without crazy
stuff.
CGI and live action. yeah, we'll add the Z-axis here, and we'll have everybody leaping down, and it's a way she can fight 1 or 2 at a time, not 4.
Right, because they actually can't all close on her.
Right.
And also, when you go to then make your movements, well, you're not on the ground anymore, so it's you're committed to that motion.
It's over, and again, I have the low ground. Because if you're gonna drop on me, your legs are coming first. You have to spend time to land, and then during that time, you're not thinking about defending.
Well, and also on top of that, you aren't able to force their weapon to move in a particular way before you make your attack.
Sure.
Because you're already in your attack, right?
Yeah.
And so, all she has to do is be decent at parrying, right? And as long as basically you don't have a friend coming to help you out, there's not a whole lot that you're going to be able to do.
Yeah,
right?
I loved the detail that all of them had extra blades specifically for the, oh yeah, we deal with these bastards all the time who are just like, yeah, I'm going to be there to block everything. And then they just all are like, all right, 3, 2, 1, then they all throw their blades, and it's just one of them hits, and it's like, and they're done.
Sorry, you're toast.
Yeah, because it worked. Eventually, they were like, nah, fuck this, and they just throw 2 blades.
Yeah,
blocks one, next one just.
Oh shoot! Yeah.
Yeah.
The one part where I was like, okay, I actually felt like one of the fangs got cheated a bit, is when she does her, which it was a very cool move, but she does the stab the sword into the ground and then like flip around and kick the guy and then cut him. And I'm like, okay, that's some Darth Maul treatment for that guy there.
Well, yeah,
chop,
Yeah, the choreography a little bit has. Gone for more rule of cool this episode than I think the previous one.
Yeah.
We saw a couple really goofy things, especially from the Fang guy. like he had some things there. She pulled a reverse grip.
Right. At the very least, that was during wait, did she do?
She did a reverse grip.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's the whole thing of okay,
right.
I get it. Some people are gonna be like, wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, the idea that she does the throw the sword back, which, okay, very cool and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But also the ting, But yeah.
Anyhow,
it was awesome.
But yeah, the point that I was making was that this was set up obviously with her handstand bit there, but the moment of that was her piece. That is just pure perfect piece.
I think that was my favorite moment from the fight too, because that was just so cool of bringing it back of oh yeah, she's in a handstand. Now one of them's gonna throw their sword at her or go after her or something, but okay, she's able to tell when it's coming and then just is so strong that she just flips off of it and now is in a different position, is able to get the kill. But then there's also consequence, because after that, no, she's not going to be able to land in a handstand again. She just falls and tumbles, and it's kind of over from there.
Right. There's something about the way that this show blends the realism with the kind of larger than life aspects of things, that in some ways that doesn't suspend my disbelief, because reality is stranger than fiction in regards to what the physical body is capable of. So if you find my nitpicking about sword forms, a bit silly and stuff, there's a reason why I find one of these things immersion breaking versus
another. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's because basically that the human body can do some crazy stuff, but just generally speaking, when you're using a blade, there's certain things you just shouldn't do.
Right. There are certain times where, if it's the choreography is something where the other person is kind of not moving, or at the beginning when they were all sort of around her and she hadn't backed up to the cliffs full edge yet, one of the guys went to attack her and she attacked him and he blocked it, but then he circled back around her, so they were all 4 on the one side, which is wait, why don't you just surround her?
I think they had just realized that they were oh, okay, yes, I get what you're saying, but I think that was one of the, oh, okay, we'll just push her off the edge now.
We're used to fighting as a unit, as a quartet, and so we'll just stick with that. Yeah,
and it basically would have worked. She was pretty fucked at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah, then the callback of, okay, this guy does seem a little familiar, but I didn't think much of it. And then, oh, what do you know? It is exactly the guy.
Right, Chiaki. We absolutely did not need that, but it was a nice touch, to have thrown on there. I really like that they didn't go for the thing of his sword breaks,
I thought they were going to do that.
I thought they were going to do that, and to be fair, even though I'm glad they didn't, this would have been one of the few times where I would have actually been it would have felt narratively satisfying and based on the person wielding the blade rather than just like, oh, this just happens and so the person got lucky or whatever.
Yeah, it would have been kind of a fate thing that like he's been using this blade for like a decade.
Right. And
why did it not break until this point?
Exactly.
Yeah.
If it broke once from like a little hammer tap, okay, maybe it was more fragile immediately afterward or something. But like that should break again. You know, like that more seems like something you'd use as like an ornamental thing. And he did, to be fair, say, you might actually be worthy of my true blade, you know?
Right.
And so it's like, okay, he doesn't use that normally, right? Probably because, oh, hey, this could totally just break, you know?
Right.
But,
it's his thing of notoriety in that when you see the hilt, you go, oh shit, you got this blade from him?
And you got the sword that he, like, flubbed? Like,
well, no, they wouldn't know that. I'm talking about when it's sheathed.
Oh,
They'll just
sure.
see the design and go, wait. Anybody that knows swords in the area would probably
Good
know,
point,
wait,
yeah.
you got a sword from this guy. So he wouldn't even need to draw it.
Right. But now, okay.
Wow.
She collapses. And Tegan,
he's considering it.
Yeah. We have the cliffhanger there, so whether it's he will certainly fail to kill her because otherwise the show would be over, but we don't know whether it's going to be his decision or something else.
Or if he just decides to maim her or something. I don't know.
I kind of like either option of whether it being his choice or an external thing. There is that part of me that's like, okay, you know, Ringo, you wanted to be the best at something. You might be the best at sneaking around. And so he actually just sees what's happening, takes off the bell
suddenly
real quick.
turns around and a naked sumo man is
right
behind
like,
you. And
like,
like, what's up?
He goes for the strike and then wait, what? And it's just grabbed by him and he's just like, hi.
Squeeze.
Yeah.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
That would be terrifying.
You just feel this fully like shriveled in cock like right underneath
because
your
of the
ass.
cold water.
Because of the cold water.
Yeah. And Mizu just is like, and just sees this and he's like, quiet now. Just full naked.
I love the voice acting that Masaoka is doing for Ringo as well. Ringo's such a potential hit or miss character for a lot of people.
Absolutely.
That the joy and delightful energy that the voice actor is bringing to him is very... It makes me feel very good. But also just the way in which he's portrayed in the animation also just makes him that much more fun to watch.
Yes.
But yeah, he had a real question that he was pondering here. And so now, having actually gone and swam with no hands and grabbed this with his mouth, like,
although to be
bro
fair,
had to dodge probably all kinds of other things with his mouth on the way to that stick. You know?
But although the thing I'm more impressed by is the fact that he uses chopsticks. That just
didn't you see how he did it?
Because I think it's that he stuck them in like the wraps.
He stuck them in the wraps. Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. No, that's something where.
And then he probably just uses them to like lift things, but not actually pinch things.
He's not actually, because he's using noodles. It's not like he's grabbing rice or anything like that, like sticky rice or anything.
Sure.
So he's kind of doing almost like a spaghetti swirl, basically.
Sure.
And then, like, pulling them up.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, he's not.
I'm just saying, Ringo, you already might have one or maybe several things you're the best at already.
Yeah, you're an impressive man. But I want to bring up this this orange-haired, scary, just monster here, and his impatience. There's something about the way in which this guy speaks with this, like, I am tired of being stuck here.
Oh, yeah.
And yet, I don't know, there's just something about the disdain he had for the art that he then mastered to then throw it away as like I can feel the time.
Oh yeah,
drawing itself
there's
away
so much
from me.
ego coming from this dude here, and as far as the like, yeah, if the dude is actually gonna like, you know, betray him or whatever, and it's like, we're going to have a meeting with the, you know, with the Shogun and all that stuff, and then you'll be able to do whatever you want whenever you want. And I mean, hey, quarantine is a hell of a thing, you know. That'll definitely make the mind start doing some weird stuff. Maybe not this weird, you know, but you know, like I'm curious to see where this goes, because the dynamic that they have, it feels friendly. but I also am getting this sense of tension.
You think that he's going to betray Shindo? I thought they were going to try and basically kill the Shogun. Our gift for the Shogun.
Oh, gotcha.
You see how this is all connecting back to the Shogun, basically?
Okay.
We have the princess who's going to be
I like it.
potentially married off to one of the heirs, and then we can get everybody going to the same place.
Yeah, okay. I like it.
Yeah, no, I get the vibe that more this guy is resentful to the extreme, that he's been basically caged probably because he's a white man, but also because of the way that the Shogun is running Japan in general.
Right, where it's the no outsiders here, and so he's got to basically stay holed up, and other than I want to know what this guy provides, given that he's isolated.
Well, he's probably a business contact.
Sure.
If Shindo's an arms dealer, it's probably that he has contacts with other people outside the country.
Right. But what that makes me think is that if you have a business person like this, you don't actually want the business person to be in Japan, right?
Well, he might be stuck here. He might not have a choice.
Sure. But what I'd think is you'd want the businessman's people to be in Japan, because his power then would be from his influence with whoever his network is. And so that means that the whole thing of no outsiders feels like it would have to not be true in order for them to be getting benefit, or not doing it in specific times or something where they get deliveries.
Not necessarily, because there's ways in which the actual processes of things are being taught. The idea that there's an exchange of information and culture happening here.
Okay.
And this guy is resentful of it. He does not value it. He's like, I fucking hate this calligraphy and
maybe
all this stuff. And
he knows actually how to make the guns or something, and so he teaches their craftsmen and stuff to
or at the very least, how to use them properly or what have you. Now, obviously, the guns have been in Japan for a decent amount of time. He's not some sole provider of this info or what have you. But that's, again, he's been here a while.
Mm-hmm.
This is a thing that's probably been long done for years, and it's just now we're reaping the benefits together as business partners of having all this money and having all this influence.
Except for all my money, I still can't do much because I can only leave this building or whatever for a month every year.
Right. And so I find his character fascinating because they're drawing a direct distinction between the way in which Mizu has felt caged and stuck in the way that she literally has to tighten up her bindings, basically, with the literal bindings.
Yep.
So her breasts are, very hard to distinguish.
Oh yeah, I love the thing that they brought up of how it was really hard for her to breathe while she's doing all the work at the forge.
It was so tight. It was cutting because when she was doing the sword movements and stuff, I don't know if you got that kind of point in there.
The point where
when she was actually practicing with him, I think that was actually going driving the bindings against her skin and cutting it.
Right. Yeah, and so then
then when she's actually doing this motion here, it's using these muscles and exacerbating the the cuts or the scabs.
And I think they might have even
well, there was blood.
No, right, but I think they might have made her movements one where it was less of her actually moving her arms and more moving her whole upper body in order to keep there from being as much adjustment,
Well, he definitely noticed her movements being wrong, but no, she was definitely bending elbows and all that stuff. It's just
no, right, but whereas him, he's more in place. Oh no, yeah, okay.
No, she was. She was doing it. He's just he could tell that it was labored, that it wasn't
right.
It wasn't.
Oh yeah, and there was
actual blood coming out, and if he's blind, he could potentially smell the blood. There's even a possibility.
Right, he's in that he's blind, but his
other senses are heightened.
Yeah, right, in that kind of again, larger than life kind of degree where he's able to know exactly which logs to take and things like that, and that kind of stuff.
He's had this, he's been this way for a long time.
Right,
so.
Exactly, and he's still able to craft master swords and all that stuff.
Exactly.
Right.
It's the dedication and focus to a single thing, and that most of these characters seem to be ones that have dedicated their lives towards a single thing. But I love that our villain is feeling distracted by little things, other things that he can't find beauty in. He can't find he can't see
Yeah.
them for what they are,
Mhm.
and thus keeps,
right. He
throwing them off. And
he makes the effort to actually finish the painting, but then immediately ruins it and throws it into the fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Mhm.
But all right, y'all, thank you so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and all this comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about animated shows in general, and also be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all
Next time.